So here we have the Range Rover Evoque on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through the controls as I mentioned from there. Now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the speedometer. On the right-hand side, the rev counter. In the centre, you can see the fuel gauge, the coolant temperature gauge, and the total miles to this car, which is 69,750. To the right-hand side of that, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we are in park currently, of course. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons over on the right-hand side will change information displayed in this central section. Below that, we have our cruise control and speed limiter. On the left-hand side, we have stereo and phone controls. Behind the steering wheel, the minus and the plus paddle so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then over into the centre next, we have the main touch screen. We have a few physical buttons on the left and right-hand sides, but essentially you can do everything on the touch screen. So your media is where you'll listen to your music. We have, as you can see, DAB, FM and AM radio, auxiliary input. Once you've paired up your phone, you'll also have Bluetooth audio up there as well. Pairing your phone is easy, just follow the instructions on screen, which we're not going to do now, of course. We have satellite navigation, really nice clear colour display. It's a very easy system to use. And if we put the vehicle into reverse, you'll also see a full colour reversing camera as well. Below that, we have the main volume for the stereo, we have our hazard warning lights, and then dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off, back on again. Or hit auto, the car will now maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed for you and the direction of the air as well. Any manual adjustment will take auto off straight away. We've also got a heated driver and passenger seat with 3 separate heat settings on each. You can turn off your stop and start. This car's designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system's off when that light shows. We have our traction control, the electronic handbrake, the dial that is essentially your gear lever for the car. So we're in park at the moment. You have reverse, neutral drive, and a push and twist for sport, and then all the way back over to park again. And then lastly, you can change the driving setup of the car from normal. You can then put it in gravel, grass, gravel and snow, mud ruts, sand, and then all the way back over here for normal again. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.